Chapter 28, Day 1, Video 4, Supplemental. We're going to talk a little bit closely about some of the axle components here. More to the point, the steering knuckle. So we've got the steering knuckle, or if you want to call it the steering spindle, or that is this component in here that is the center. It rotates with my, as it turns, so I've got my steering knuckle as this component in here. It's what rotates back and forth. So steering knuckle, steering spindle. I'm okay with it being called that because it's got the spindle shaft that comes through it where your bearing's attached to and the hub rides over it. So that is our steering spindle or steering knuckle. The Kingpin is the pin that runs up and down all the way through that steering knuckle, through the steer axle, and then back down to the lower part of the steering knuckle. So it rotates around the Kingpin, all right? And then lastly, we'll get in here and we've got what's called the draw keys. So I've got a draw key, the end of a draw key here, and the other end of a draw key here. So this one's got two draw keys. Draw key holds the steering knuckle, or I'm sorry, the steering kingpin in place so it doesn't slide up and down and it does not rotate. So the draw keys, we're going to have two draw keys. This one, we would take the nut off of it, lock nut off of it here, drive that draw key out that way. Same on the other side is we've got that draw key on the other side. Rotate this. Let's get it good. There's the other side of that, I'm sorry. Right down, there's the other draw key. Nut would come off there, focus, and it would be driven out to the other side. So those draw keys locate the kingpin from rotating, keep it from sliding up and down. Key component to keeping that draw key in the spindle working properly.